Nestled at the edge of the arid Great Basin and the snowy Sierra Nevada mountains in California, Mono Lake is an ancient saline lake that covers over 70 square miles and supports a unique and productive ecosystem, including millions of migratory and nesting birds, and one of the world's largest colonies of California gulls. You may know Mono Lake from its otherworldly tufa towers that rise from the lake's surface, or from the Save Mono Lake campaign during the 70s when Mono Lake became dangerously low due to excessive water diversions to Los Angeles. Back then, the lake dropped so low that a land bridge formed, connecting the islands in Mono Lake where 50,000 California gulls nest to the mainland where clever and hungry coyotes live. The situation made national news, and in 1978, the National Guard even came out and tried to blow a moat in the land bridge with dynamite. Since then, the Mono Lake Committee has led the charge for the protection and restoration of Mono Lake. Up to the recent drought, the lake has been on the rise, protecting the gull colony from coyotes naturally with water. Unfortunately, California's 5-year drought has dropped Mono Lake more than 6 feet, and coyotes have once again crossed to the islands. It's clear that the shrinking channel of water is no longer an adequate deterrent, which is why we're planning to build a temporary fence across the land bridge to protect the gulls. The cost for the fence materials is $15,000, and that's why we're reaching out to you. We've worked with California State Parks to establish the best fence route and design and secure all the necessary permits. We need the fence to stretch about 1 mile across the muddy, windswept land bridge and block coyote access to the narrowest channel of water. Christy Nelson is a local biologist and rancher who has studied California gulls for 12 years. She has already done a test fence on the land bridge and will lead the construction of the full fence in March before the gulls return to Mono Lake to nest.
Mono Lake is one of these largest colonies in the world for the species, and so on a population level and even on a species level, it's really crucial that we protect this nesting area. Behind me are some of the nesting islands, and it's important that they maintain a moat of water so that predators can't get there. We're going to be building an electrified netting fence. It's constructed of a mesh netting, so that's providing a physical barrier that a coyote can't just slip through.
Right in the middle of planning for the fence, we got a series of really big storms in the Sierra. While the storms brought significant precipitation, they won't be enough to raise the lake above the threshold of concern for this nesting season, so we still need the fence. It's not too late to help the gulls, but we need to raise the money by March 10th in order to get the fence up in time to outsmart the coyotes and save the gulls. There are 2 ways you can help save the gulls. 1, donate to the fence fund, and 2, share this with a friend. Check out all the donation perks online, and thank you for being part of this collective effort. And long live the gulls.